The impact of my sex education, or really lack thereof, because I didn't have any, uh, it furthered my curiosity, but it also meant that I was doing things that were could have been dangerous to my health or somebody else's health, and really putting, and not just my physical health, but my emotional and psychological health, and the same for the people that I was interacting with. Um, it meant that I had to find all the answers on my own, and sometimes that meant asking people who weren't safe people to be asking, and it meant that I really had an incomplete picture of where my body and my gender and myself, my sexuality actually fit in my tiny world, but also in the world at large. It also meant that when people who shouldn't be accepting consent from me chose to, I wasn't in a position to even understand why that could have been a problem.
The impact of learning about sex ed has been really powerful, was powerful. Before I had sex ed in school, I I knew what heterosexual sex was. I knew about what sexual intercourse was. I knew about penises and vaginas. I knew about menstruation, the fallopian tubes. I knew all of that. So I remember, like, by the time I think we were taught health, which was in high school, which is crazy, I was already well aware. What I didn't know was about queer sexuality, and so that was, I think, kind of very detrimental because I'm queer. But in terms of heterosexual sex ed, I knew it. I was very informed, and I think that I felt empowered knowing that. But when I started struggling with coming out and understanding my sexuality, to not be heterosexual, I didn't have any information.